Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be stuffing my cash envelopes. And these envelopes I actually purchased earlier this year from Mama's Got a Budget. She has her own YouTube channel as well as an Etsy shop. And I think, yeah, she also has her own website. So I've had these envelopes for several months now. I've used them one other time this year. I will say that, and this is partly my fault, but I ordered the size that essentially fits the mini happy planner, which I don't have my mini happy planner nearby. But honestly, I don't think that this is a good size for me. Again, nothing to do with her shop or anything. I just personally didn't pick a great size. I would really like a larger envelope, something like this, which I got this when I as a freebie when I ordered from someone's shop on Etsy. But as you can see, the polka dotted one is a little bit taller than the Mama's Got a Budget one. But again, that's completely something I didn't consider when I picked this size. I will say that this size fits very well in my wallet, but when I have change and everything, it's just kind of hard to have this in this particular size envelope. But you know, you live and you learn. So yeah, here are the envelopes that I have. There are several here. I actually have more than these, but I'm really just going to be stuffing 5 main categories, and that will be groceries, eating out, gas, nail salon, which I'll actually be using as hair salon or beauty. I didn't think this through when I ordered these envelopes. I really should have just named this beauty, but hey, I'm just going to use this nail salon envelope as my beauty envelope. And then this coffee envelope is actually going to be my allowance envelope. So think like this is separate from dining out. This is just allowance. So these are the 5 envelopes I'm stuffing. And we're going to get into it. The very first envelope that I'm going to stuff is my groceries envelope. I'm just going to move this aside. Groceries. And this is my first time doing it, so there's nothing in here. And for groceries, well, let's backtrack. So I got my 20s, working with a really small area here. My 10s, my 5s, and then my 1s. So I hope you all can see that. I know it's probably crooked, but yeah. So now that I have those set out, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff my groceries. I actually had already recorded this entire video, and as I was editing it, I realized I made a mistake. So hopefully this doesn't throw anything off, but I just decided to just go through this whole stuffing all over again to be sure that I had everything correct. So groceries, I allocated $130. So in order to get that $130, I'm going to use 6 20s and 110. So my 20s here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 110. So let's count it just to be sure. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30. So that's $130. Matches what's on the tracker. The next envelope I'm going to stuff is actually going to be my gas envelope. We probably should get that out of the way since I made that mistake before. So here's my gas envelope. And if you see, and I even did this to help me remember, I initially planned to put $80 in here. But I did go to the gas station, and that cost me $15. So that leaves me with $65 to fill this envelope with. So we're going to do, we're going to do 6 10s and 1 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 5. So 65, remember, is our magic number. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. So $65 goes in the gas envelope. So that one's filled. Then we're gonna do nail salon, well, beauty, which I was not thinking when I got this envelope or ordered this envelope. And so it definitely says nail salon. So I have to remind myself it's really beauty. So in beauty, this envelope is going to have $60 in it. So I'm just going to use 320s for that. So 120, 220, 320. So, 20, 40, 60 goes into the nail salon / beauty envelope. So that one's filled. And now we're going to do eating out. So eating out is supposed to get $75. So we're just going to do, how do we want to do it? We're going to do 10s and 5s. So this is going to be 7 10s and 1 5. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and then we're going to take a 5. So let's double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. Okay. And so that's my restaurant / eating out. And typically I use this particular envelope for any type of spending on food or drink or anything outside of my house. So it can be a trip to the vending machine. It could be going to get a nothing bundt cake. This is what I use this envelope for. And lastly, we have my coffee envelope, which is not technically coffee, but things that my splurge items. This is really just my allowance envelope. And so in this envelope, I'm supposed to have $64. So that should be the remaining cash that I have left, but let's double check. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. Let's double check since I did mess up before. 20, 40, 50, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $64 in my allowance envelope that says coffee. So all of my envelopes for the month are stuffed. It's going to be a stretch, but I'm going to do my absolute best to stick to what's in the envelopes. I'm really going to take this envelope thing seriously this month because your girl has got to make some things shake so she can get out of debt very, very soon. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment about how your journey or your budget is looking for the month of October. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and I will see you in my next video. Bye.